Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for giving me your attention today. I wanted to tell you about my favorite fruit. Just give you a little more information about it. I'm going to give you at least 4 tidbits about this fruit, and in hopes that you will see that it is worthy of being one of your favorite fruits also. It's just amazing what you'll find out. First of all, I'd like to give you the definition of the banana. It is an edible fruit, botanically a berry, produced by several types of large herbaceous flowering plants in the genus of Musa. I have no idea what Musa is, but the fact that it's botanically a berry, I had no idea. I don't know how many people knew that. So there you go, it's a berry. So among the tidbits I'd like to share with you, first of all, the history of the banana. You may or may not know this, but natively, bananas were grown in Indo-Malaysia and Australia. So when you find them elsewhere, it's because they were taken there. And as a matter of fact, they've been taken to roughly 120 additional countries over the last 1,000 years. And you can find them in just numerous places. In fact, in the Americas, it was the Portuguese who brought it to Brazil in the 16th century, and it spread from there into the Caribbean and to Central America. As far as the popularity of the banana here in the US, it was not very popular until after the Civil War. And in fact, it was the 1880s that the United Fruit Company actually was able to figure out how to ship it longer distances, and so that it became more available to people in the US. And they did this by picking the fruit when it's green, before it's actually ready. They put it in refrigerated containers and then ship it to the location that it's going to be distributed from, and they actually then put it in chambers of ethylene gas to help it ripe. So in case you didn't know, I think they do that with organic ones also, so sorry to give you the bad news. Here in the United States, we have really taken to the banana. In fact, 27% of the world's exported bananas are consumed here in the US. And the average American, believe this or not, eats 25 pounds of bananas a year. Can't believe that. That's surprisingly, right? Among the other things, we get our bananas mostly from Ecuador and Costa Rica. Those are the top 2 producers of bananas that are exported to us. And in the past, we've actually grown them here in the US. In fact, they still grow them in Hawaii. Florida is another area where they grow them. And they have grown in California. I don't know if any of you know of the town of La Conchita. Do you know that? It's on the way to Carpinteria in Santa Barbara. La Conchita actually was in the news a couple of times in the bad way, where it had major landslides in '95 and then in 2014 or so. But in 1995, there was a banana plantation there, a producing banana plantation, and unfortunately the slide covered much of it, so they went out of business. So, bananas, as I mentioned, they're picked green. People in the Americas and Europe actually were the first ones to kind of start making different differentiations between bananas. I don't know if you realize how many types there are, but there are at least 4. There is the Cavendish, the yellow one. That's what this was. This was purchased a few days ago, and this is not how you'd want to bring a banana. There's the Latudin, there's the red bananas, and the plantain. Well, one of the things that we were told here in the US is that the plantain was not really a banana. Actually, Chiquita brand told us that. And so they lied to us, or I should say they told us alternative facts about this fruit, which is actually still part of the banana family. It's not sweet like the Cavendish, but it is a staple in many countries around the world. It is used, it's a starchy vegetable, fruit rather, and it is used much of the same way that a potato is used. So anyway, that's what these are. The second part I wanted to talk to you about was the nutritional values of bananas. Bananas, one medium 7-inch to 8-inch long banana contains 105 calories, 422 milligrams of potassium. It's one of the best sources of potassium, and 3 milligrams of fiber, or 3 grams of fiber. So it's got a lot of health benefits. It lowers blood pressure, reduces the risk of cancer. It improves regularity and improves heart health. And among the other things, because it's so versatile, you can use it for cooking, such as the plantain, or desserts, such as the Cavendish banana, banana wine, banana beer, and they also are very good for ornamental plants. Third, the banana in our subculture. Now, I don't know how many of you remember bananas by Chiquita brand, when they originally had the Chiquita lady, this Chiquita banana. Yes, she would dress, she was something like Carmen Miranda, only a banana, and she was personified in the 40s. Here's Miss Conchita Banana. If you might, I don't know if they had it in Poland. Anyway, she's changed now, and if you look at this little seal now on the current banana, she's morphed into a real lady. So, among the things in our culture, when you talk about banana republics, not just the store, but also the type of a country that is economically dependent on one export. Typically with an unstable government. Think of many of the countries in the middle Central America over the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. We have a lot of popularity with bananas in music, such as the great song Yes, We Have No Bananas, which came out in the 1920s during a banana shortage. And then also the Banana Boat song from Beetlejuice. You might remember it. Day-o, day-o, daylight coming and I want to go home. Okay. Also, they're popular foods. Tostones are substitutes for French fries down in Panama. There's banana cream pie, there's bananas Foster, banana bread, peanut butter and bananas, and so forth. And then finally, I wanted to leave you with a few amazing facts about the use of bananas, such as they help overcome depression. They can reduce swelling and help against type 2 diabetes. They are able to lower blood pressure. And one of the best things about it, if you ever get bit by a bug, it will, you can put the banana peel on it and it will take away the swelling and the itching. Thank you very much, Mr. Tuckson. I hope you enjoy bananas.